Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking the kart circuits I've been to this year. Let's get into it. First up, it is Coast to Coast Karting. I went here with my dad for a race. No one was there though. No other people were there to race. It's going to go in D tier. Karts weren't that good, and I found the track quite bad. It wasn't very enjoyable, so that's why it's in D tier. Now it's on to Buckman Park. I've been here twice with Club 100. Both times it went very well. I'm putting it in A because I really love the track. It's a great track to drive on and race on. Plenty of opportunities. Both time I've gone there, it's been amazing. Probably one of my favourite tracks of the season. But it just doesn't... I haven't been there enough. And the two experiences I've had there aren't outstanding. Like, the track doesn't... When I go to the track, it doesn't really make me think, wow, this is a great track like some other circuits do. But that's it. There's nothing wrong with the track. It's just really... I don't really like it as much as I do some other tracks. Now it's on to Rissington Kart Circuit. It's a great circuit. There's lots of medium speed corners. And there is a heavy braking zone, which is the chicane. I found it really fun to go around the outside of people into the first corner, and then if you didn't make it, you could just stay down the inside for the second. That was incredibly fun. It is on a military base or an Air Force base, I can't remember which. So it doesn't have the best facilities, and you can only visit it with a championship, so you won't be able to go rental karting there. But if you ever get the opportunity to race it, I do recommend it. I did have an engine failure that race, which caused me to DNF. So I'll put a video of that up now.
So one marshal running round now. Yes, that's why. So Samuel's had a problem and has come to a stop on driver's right hand side.
After that, I am moving on to Wilton Mill Kart Track. The track is absolutely amazing. It's one of my favourites I've ever been to. That's why it goes in S tier, because there's a wide range of corners. The last sector, since they've added the new chicane, is very slow and tight. The middle of the circuit, there's the hairpin and I'd like to say medium speed, but probably slow speed. I don't know what they're called. Christmas corner and the first corner are definitely two of my favourite corners of the entire year. Mostly because Christmas corner is so fun just to drive. And the first corner, I never know whether to just pin it or lift off a bit. So you can always take that risk. Since they added the new chicane, I don't like it as much because I do prefer having a fast last corner. I've only tried it without the chicane on the sim. I am looking to head here for some karting events, rental karting events next year, but it is one of my favourite tracks I've ever been to. That's why it's an S. If Wilton Mill wasn't here, I definitely would have put places like Rissington, Ella Park, Buckmore in S tier. Probably wouldn't put Buckmore actually, but I'd put Rissington and Ella Park in S tier if it wasn't here. Now it is on to Shennington Kart Club. I really like this track for hot lapping. It's amazing for hot lapping. I qualified 4th in the B final for this race, which is the highest I've ever qualified for any race in Club 100. But sadly, for me, I found that because of how tight the track was, I found it hard to overtake and defend, which did lead to me finishing last in the B pre and B final, which I am upset about. I'm going back there this year, but in the juniors, I am looking to improve on defending and overtaking around Shennington. That's why it's in B tier. It's not bad, but it's not good. If I was better at it, I would still put it in B tier, because some of these tracks, if I was better at them, I would bump them up a bit, like Buckmore, which is just me being biased towards certain circuits. So that's why it is in beta. And then there is Ella Park. I'll see if I can bring up some footage from that, but it was a great circuit. There was lots of battling. You've probably seen my, I think, third most popular video of a Club 100 Ella Park edit. It was a great race, and there was lots of battling. The circuit is amazing for overtaking, and I loved just seeing if I could hook it around the outside or inside of someone. It's just so fun to be alongside at that circuit. Often when I got to corners, it was either I go fully in or I don't get the move done. It was just a great race, and that's why it's in S2. I think I might be going here again with juniors. There are some circuits I'm not returning to, but it's definitely going to be one of my favourite tracks on this whole list. Next up is Team Sport Dunstable. I went here with my friend Charlie. I'll link his channel down below. It is a nice track with nice karts, very up to date. It's only the second time I've been to an indoor track though. I typically don't like indoor tracks because I know racing isn't all about top speed, but you just can't really get the most out of the karts here. It's quite a tight circuit. I just need more experience at indoor circuits because the other one I've been to, I was so young I can barely remember it. And I don't really know the standards for indoor circuits. So for that reason, it's in C tier, mostly because I don't have enough experience. The karts were good though. I would recommend going out of your way to go there, like some others higher up on the list. But I would go again. It's just I'd rather go to places like Wilton Mill. The next track is Rye House. I am having some trouble with the last part because it didn't save, so you'll see this screen. It's not going to change until the last few bits, but I've been there the most out of any circuit, so many times I can hardly count it. I really recommend it for developing your skills, because you've got high-speed corners and low-speed corners. There isn't really any medium-speed corners, but it was a very good track for me to learn on. May not be the same for you. The track is amazing. It really helped me develop. But if you want to get to that next step up, I recommend finding a championship to join. You could try and join theirs, or I would recommend Club 100. It's the championship I'm racing in, and the karts are so much faster. It is very expensive though, so you do have to think about that. They also run their own championship, which I've heard is very good. That's really it for the video. I am racing in juniors next year, so I'll hope to get some more footage from actual karting and maybe go to Wilton Mills for some rental karting. If you want me to do these yearly, comment down below. And I hope you enjoyed the video.